right,
Oh yeah,
right.
oh yeah.
But
Love my car.
I know your time is important. You got me out here for a reason, so how can I help you today?
We've been kind of putting off this kitchen for a while.
Okay.
As you can see, cabinets are kind of dated. Been here since the home was built.
Yeah.
Wife's been nagging me about it. Just think it's time to try to get something done here.
Okay, well, cool. I tell you what, you never done a kitchen, you said, right?
No.
So what I'm gonna do is, before we get too far down talking about the kitchen, what I like to do is ask you some questions about the home. Okay. What it's gonna allow me to do is try to figure out how old the home, how long you've been here, different things that's gonna help me design the kitchen for you and get you the kitchen that you're looking for. Is that okay?
Yeah. That's good.
So how long you been here again?
We've been here for probably about 30 years.
30 years? Man, that's
Yeah.
forever. Now,
Yeah.
how old is the home though?
The home about 30 years. We built it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you got a lot of memories here then, don't you?
Yeah. This kitchen means a lot, man. So she's been nagging me for probably about 10 years. So,
Okay.
you know, just want to get it right. Yeah.
10 years, you know 10 years is a long time, right?
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You tried to save up a little bit. You know, I heard kitchens are really expensive. So.
Yeah, they can be, depends on what you're looking for. Okay. So have you done any other home improvements around here besides doing that kitchen? I know you said you've been here 30 years, so you bought it brand new.
Yeah.
Have you done anything else around here?
Well, we actually had to do the windows because they were kind of contractor grade windows,
Okay.
and they fell apart. Our bills were actually pretty high, so
Yeah.
we had the windows replaced. That was about it.
That's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You think, you know what, we're gonna buy a brand new home, we ain't gotta do nothing. And how many years in did you realize you needed new windows?
I knew within like 3 or 4 years
Yeah.
that something was wrong, you know.
Yeah.
So I just couldn't believe. I thought when I bought a new house, I wouldn't have to do this.
I see that
So,
every single day.
Yeah.
The reason why, not to get too far in the product, but it's, you got, like you said, builder grade material, and then you have, you know, more customized, more advanced type of material. And for a contractor or a builder, they want to do the least expensive stuff as possible, just because it's gonna save them money and overall cost.
That's what I found out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, truthfully, in return though, you get to buy a less expensive house too.
Oh, okay.
If I put all high end stuff in, then now I got it's more customized. Now I got to charge you more money. Versus good enough, hopefully it lasts long enough kind of approach.
That makes sense.
So it does happen.
Yeah.
Okay. But the cool part about it, you've been fortunate, you've been in your job forever, right?
Mhm.
And you've been able to take care of your family the way you wanted to take care of it. And at the end of the day, it's a nice school district. It's a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, you're fine. Yeah, I'm familiar with the neighborhood. It's really nice. So,
Okay.
Yeah. Have you done any business with Sears in the past?
Actually, I had my lawnmower serviced actually probably about a month ago.
Okay.
And they warmed me up on the idea that you guys do home improvements. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
And I thought about it. They did a good job with fixing my dishwasher. So
Okay.
I said, hey, I'll call those guys.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming the question is, my next question will be what you're looking to accomplish, but I'm assuming that you just want a new kitchen.
Yeah, just wanted a new kitchen. I thought about painting them. Then I heard you probably shouldn't paint cabinets. So, you know, I don't know.
Truthfully, it really all depends. A lot of things depend. But I'll tell you though, the cool part about Sears is that we offer refacing, we offer new cabinets, we offer countertop only, we offer a lot of different options. So I'm gonna go through your kitchen, we're gonna look through and see what your needs and your wants are, and I give you my expert opinion on what makes sense and what doesn't make sense.
That sounds
Is
good.
that okay?
Yeah.
Real quick, before we get too far, is there any issues with like accessibility to any cabinets, like function, operational, getting inside cabinets, things like that?
Our Lazy Susan has always really not worked well.
Okay.
We stopped using it only because every time we open it and close it, it kind of gets caught.
Yeah.
So that was something that she definitely was interested in. And then just overall, we kind of want to kind of achieve like an open layout.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, a lot of homeowners tell me that's what's on TV nowadays anyway, right?
yeah, HGTV.
Yeah, open concept, blah, 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 blah. Now, when it comes to that, the type of color that you're looking for the cabinetry, is it lighter, more darker, or?
I want to go darker. I want to
Okay.
go darker.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe with like a light top, maybe.
All right. Well, I got all the samples in my car. I bring all that out to you, show you what we have. I guarantee it'll make sense to you.
All right,
Okay.
good.
Any other thing that need to be concerned about?
No, that's pretty much it. You know, just really worrying how much could it cost? What are my best options? Whatever you think really is best for this house, I'm all for it.
Well, there's a little quick history about me. I've been doing this for a while now, right? So one of the things is, it's not a home that I've been in that I couldn't help somebody accomplish something. So what I tell people is, if you got any questions while I'm covering stuff off or trying to help you out here that I'm not addressing, to stop, pause, and say, Ron, hey, you know, whatever question you have, I'll answer it for you.
All right, I appreciate it.
My goal, no worries, my goal is to help you out and create and have the best solution possible, okay? Not just come in and just sell your kitchen, all right? The last thing you ever bought something before and you bought it and you're like, man, I wish I would have known about that.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known about this, right?
Mhm.
So that's the last thing I want, just from a consultative approach for me as being who I am, plus from a serious standpoint, we don't want to do that. We want to make sure we give you exactly what we talked about. Everything makes sense, you know, with all the T's crossed, all the I's dotted, exactly what you're going to get. Does that make sense to you?
Perfect
Okay.
sense.
Well, I tell you what, let's do a quick field trip and see what's going on with your kitchen.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Man, I tell you what, man, this is this is 30 years old. This is 1980s.
Yeah.
At its finest here.
Yeah.
You might, I'm sorry, you might open
No,
these cabinets.
go ahead.
I apologize. I feel like I'm at home.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no,
I'm over here
go
over
ahead.
here without even asking you for it.
Oh, no.
So do all your drawer boxes work?
No, actually, this one here barely opens.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Now hopefully, watch out break it.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, don't
joking.
do that.
I'm
Appreciate
joking.
that. Picture, Ron.
No.
All right.
Yeah, I see exactly where you're coming from. I see that a lot, and I also see how you have all this stuff down here.
Yeah.
Right. You see, it's not really organized.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not talking about
Yeah,
that.
okay. All right.
Yeah, now part of it is just because of how they make cabinets today, how they made them back 30 years ago. 30 years ago, they didn't make adjustable cabinets for their base cabinets, right? So in today's time, they make them adjustable first.
Okay.
Second, we offer things like rollout trays, right? So different things that make it function. Sometimes some homeowners want this crazy layout because they want to accomplish more storage. But in today's time, we actually can give you the kind of storage you're looking for and not really, in a way, expand your kitchen. We can stay with the same footprint, which in a way will save you a few dollars, but at the same time, make it function, right?
Okay.
Like I'm noticing your wall cabinets here, your wall cabinets doesn't adjust either, right?
Oh,
So by not having your wall cabinets adjust, you gotta put your cereal on top of the refrigerator.
Yep.
Right?
Mhm.
Versus in today's time, you can actually adjust yourselves to put the cereal boxes in the cabinets.
I didn't even think that was an option. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That makes sense, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is how you make your kitchen look more cleaner, right? Make it function, plus get you that HD TV look that you're looking for, right? At the end of the day, a lot of homeowners want to take things off the countertop. Is that something you guys looking to do also?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Free up some more countertop surface?
Yeah, a lot more space. That was always the goal with space, but I like even the idea of the adjustable shelving in the cabinets. That'll be a tremendous help.
Right.
Yeah.
I noticed that you got your coffee maker here and you got your microwave here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but in today's time, you actually get your microwave installed that's over your stove area,
I've been seeing that.
right? So you can free, I mean, that's, 4 or 5 square feet of countertop surface you can't even use because your countertop is, your microwave is sitting on it. That makes sense to you?
Yeah, makes
So,
sense. Yeah.
anywho, any questions for me at all about anything else?
What kind of tops would you really recommend?
We have several tops.
Okay.
Okay, right now you have a tile, which I haven't seen this in a while. It's really nice, but I
Yeah.
haven't, especially back in the day, this was maybe high end stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm assuming it probably was an upgrade, wasn't it?
It was an upgrade.
Yeah,
30 years
versus
ago.
versus
Yeah.
laminate versus this, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
it was an upgrade, which is
Yeah.
fine. My mother, when the house I grew up in, she had the tile put in. It was actually like 20 years ago, so that tells you that tile was there for a while.
Mhm.
And I recently just helped her out and got her some granite put in her house. She loves it.
Cool, cool.
It's easier,
Yeah.
it's cleaner. There's no grout lines, different things like that.
Yeah, this stuff is a little tough to keep clean.
Yeah. It's definitely tough. Plus, if you drop something on it, you can crack. I see a few broken pieces here.
Yeah, that pretty much also kind of sped up the process of doing this. So
Okay.
cracks in the counter.
No problem. You got any other questions for me at all about anything?
No.
All right, so I looked at the cabinets. We talked about adjusting. We talked about possibly putting a microwave up there and some other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, Pat. Since the only home improvement you've done since you've been here in the last 30 years is replace windows,
Mhm.
right? And I didn't ask you this, but I meant to. How did that process work out for you when it comes to replacing your windows?
Picking the windows, I really didn't know what I was picking.
Okay.
So I was only price driven.
Okay.
Kind of went to the store, pointed at a window that I
Yeah.
thought would work out.
Yep.
Communication wasn't really that well. Had to go back and forth with contractors and stuff like that. So I mean, once it got it put in, they were okay, but I felt like it could have went a little smoother.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, I tell you what, since you never done a kitchen and you have, it sounds like you have a little regrets when it comes to actually getting your windows installed. Thank good, they look great, and the temperature seems even in here. So you did a good job picking out the product that you did. I'm not sure of the overall pain that it took to actually get it accomplished, but I think you did made a good decision. All right, but the last thing I want you to feel is that way with Sears or with me. Okay, so what I'm thinking we should do before we get too far into designing your kitchen or even pricing your kitchen out is take some time to explain to you what Sears have done to take the worries out of doing a project like this.
All right, I would like that.
Kind of just give you the whole scope of it. All right. Second, go over the products, the services, and the warranties that we actually have. Okay. And at the end of the day, look at possibly some specials that we got going on when it comes to our program that we actually offer.
Oh, cool. You guys, the lady on the phone told me you guys may have some specials with financing. I was really interested in that. So.
Yeah. So we got Sears got all kind of stuff.
Okay.
And that's what makes it so great. And we have something for everybody. I realized that years ago. Like, man, we got something for everybody. All we have to do is just listen to the homeowner, ask the right questions. You tell me what you're looking for, then possibly put it together. So, truthfully, it goes both ways. So we have to be open with each other. Okay,
that's right. That'll work.
That way, I can figure out ways to help you. That if you be open with it.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, sir. All right. Cool.
Well, I tell you what, Pat. We were sitting here on the table here. You mind if I'll get some samples, get my laptop, come back here and sit down?
Go ahead. You can leave the door open. Come in and out.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. I know we talked about all kind of stuff. So if you have any questions while I'm outside, think of them. When I get back in, feel free to ask me.
All right.
Is that fair?
That's fair.
All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Want anything to drink?
I take some coffee.
All right. I'll get you some coffee.
Okay. All right, Salesforce, it's very important that you do a step 2 in 2 different parts. I call it 50-50, okay? The first thing you have to do is always sit down with the homeowner, trying to figure out exactly how old their home is, what they're looking for, why they want it, how long they've been wanting it, all that stuff. And the reason why is because typically in step number 2, soon the homeowner tells you, oh, I want a kitchen, you want to jump up and go look at cabinets. That's the last thing you want to do. The first thing you want to do is say, fantastic, I'm certain I can help you with that, but before I start looking at your cabinets, let me ask you a couple of questions about your home. This keeps it more structured, makes it make better sense, and you can better assist and help the homeowner. Coming back, I'm going to pause it. Coming back, we're going to go right into the company story.